Hi, I'm Luke Serveld. Welcome to another episode of Meet the Gaffer. I just wanted to show you this breakdown frame. It's a 3x3 breakdown frame for the 200 watt or 350 watt Aladdin fabric light. And I asked American Grip to make me a frame. And they did, custom. And so all the pieces are aluminum and it breaks down and fits into a carry-on case. The 350 watt has some more parts to it, you know, for its power supply and stuff, but I can get it all in there. The only thing I can't get in is a baby stand. So that's something you'd have to go into your personal luggage or whatever. Now, it is a little heavier than, you know, just a flat frame that you can put your fabric light on, but this breaks down and fits into a really small form factor. The idea was I wanted to be able to have this pin wherever I wanted it. So I could have it in the middle so that I could, you know, grab the light from above or grab the light in the middle, because in a normal frame you wouldn't have that crossbeam. So this is a way to get a crossbeam in there. If I don't want it here, then because these are split, I just have to loosen this and then I just have to force these, you know, aside and it comes out, and then I can take this one out. And these are large enough that they slip over the Velcro that's throughout. So take that off, and then I can put this on here however I want it, you know, if I want it out or up. And that's just a handy way of putting this holder anywhere I want it. And then I have to put a joiner back in here. So that just slips on there, slips back in there. At the moment, these two sections that are in here are just loose, and that's fine. You know, potentially we could put a knob here and here, and then this would be fixed as well. You wouldn't have to have this crossbeam if you want to take some of the weight out, if the way you travel doesn't require you to cut these in half. You could do without some of these joiners, because they do all add weight. So now here, you know, you can put it on a stand this way, you can hang it from above, whatever. You know, if you want to put it up flat to a wall, you could make these set screws too. But the way I break it down into the case, I keep these corners on, and that way it's a little quicker when I assemble it. I have another one of these in the case. I'm going to pull that out, put it together. You can just kind of see how I do that. And then I'm going to make these up because I need these for a job tomorrow. I'm just going to make these up with the fabric light, with the really skinny snap bag, and then the snap grid on the front of that, with some diffusion in the middle. Let's go. And it is, of course, a lot of parts, but that's, you know, what you have to put up with if you want to have that flexibility. So all the Velcro wants to go to the bottom. This is actually the first time I'm doing this, you know, under any kind of stress, so that's good. So it's a lot of knobs, it's a lot of parts and pieces, but it broke down really nicely. So there you go. Now we're ready to put the fabric light on it. Usually like to stretch it if possible. And you know, if you had a light mat, you'd be done already, but you wouldn't be able to travel with it as easily in such a small form factor. So, you know, you have to give some things up to get other things. Story of our lives, right? Just a half. I'm going to put the half on for tomorrow. We might use the magic cloth, but we'll see. Good times. Here we go. Okay. It's fitting pretty snug. So there you go. There's your 3x3. Grab it like that. Grab it in the middle. However you like it. So, good to go. Nice size for being, travel worthy. All right. So I'm actually going to make the other one too, but we'll just speed that up. There's the head, goes on the stand, just a lightweight head. And then for the 200, I have these FX Lion 26 volt batteries, which are really nice. And I'm not quite sure how they work with the 350 or if you have to go with, you know, two of these guys, but you can just use one of these with the 200. This, I think, would get the voltage off, but I got to check on that. I don't want to blow up the unit. Anyway, nice to have a little extra volts. So in this one at the moment, I don't have room for the frame because I have this extra power cable and this kind of Mondo power supply. And I actually got this from Australia from a tip from Gaffer and Gear from Andrew Luck. Yeah, it just gives me a few fewer cables when I'm hooking it up locally. If I'm on the road, I don't need this. Then I have room. I can put in all my parts and pieces into the case. Could just go with a bigger case. That wouldn't be that hard. So yeah, you know, you can ask Eddie at American Grip if he'll make you these connectors, and then you can either get the aluminum from them, from American, or you can go to Home Depot. See, I had to cut mine a little shorter because it wasn't 36 by 36 as I'd asked, which I got. It's actually 35 by 35. So I did some bad cuts and had to go to Home Desperate and get some regular tube. I feel like this is lighter weight. The stuff you get from American, I don't know, it just seems like it's a better gauge. I don't know. But anyway, you could make it with stuff that you can get locally, but it's the connectors that are the key here. All right. Now the fun thing about this one is that it's a special, 30 by 50, 30 degree, 50 degree crate. And so, this way it's a little more vertical and this way a little more horizontal. But I can put this pin wherever I want, so I don't have to change this out if I don't want to. Anyway, there you go. 2 ready to go 3x3s for the road. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.